The Unicorns of Love sitting up on the blue side. That means we've got Chachi in the top lane, Joko in for Diamond Prox in the jungle. That is Fox in the mid lane, Steelback the AD carry, the support Hillsang, and Coach Sheepy.
G2 Esports on the red side with Kigis in the top lane, Trick in the jungle, Perks that mid laner with Emperor in AD carry, Hybrid alongside him in support, and Youngbug rounding it out as the coach.
G2, they just lock in the Braum as a support. Yeah, maybe a counter pick because Alistar was locked in early, but they don't use the counter pick advantage at all. They just go for a full-out poke siege composition with a big spike in the mid game. And honestly, the Unicorns will need to find some creative openings because otherwise they will struggle in the mid game. If this game goes even, they will just lose all their towers eventually because I don't think they have the power and the wave clear strength to hold their towers alive. Interesting decision though. They didn't spot any enemies and they path back into their Gromp blind. That is incredibly risky from G2 overall. Yes, they have control over one side of the map, but then they relinquish that and just face check into their jungle. They don't get punished though. Unicorns not taking a camp on their own. So experience advantage on the bot lane. It does look like we do get a 2-2.
Yeah, we do get those standard lanes, and as you mentioned, G2 were not punished for the risky decision-making. Steelback and Hillsang were a little more interested in starting the farm up, and Hilly's going to go ahead and try to push Hybrid and Emperor away.
Yeah, he's starting W, and man, this is the trading potential now of Lucian and Braum.
Already low.
I mean, at this point, remember, they're going to level up. If they got all experience to level up after 2 range creep, maybe they missed the melee. But good chance that Emperor levels up right here. No, he did miss 1 melee creep, so he needs 1 more. But at that point, look here, level 2. And Steelback and Hillsang right now, they need those 3 melee creeps. 2 more. They're getting poked out and zoned.
That exhaust already. Look at the top lane, though. Chachi is taking a lot of damage from Kikis. The big hammer coming in handy.
Behind Emperor and Hybrid
and
is
teleport.
Joko.
Pair of teleports. This is about to get messy. In comes... Looks like it's Kikis, but he's going to find Joko. That wild growth is forced. Hybrid too low. Do we not have a first blood yet? No, we don't. Hilly is tanking it up. There's the true shot barrage, and Steelback secures it onto Hybrid. Emperor's going to answer back. Kikis so low, but he gets the pick on Joko, and now it's just Emperor trying to 1v2, but he stepped too far forward, and a little help from Pix, and a flash will mean another kill. This one for Fox.
But this is a 3v4 from G2, and when their strategy relies entirely around taking macro decisions and getting towers down, G2 opt in for a 3v4 when they could have disengaged. Yes, we had some fantastic outplays there, but in the end, they still trade unevenly. Whereas if they backed off, they should have just taken mid lane tower for free.
Yeah.
So, meanwhile in the top lane,
there's a grand
Kikis
challenge.
trading against Chachi.
Looking for those vitals. Kikis a little bit lower as Chachi moves in around, lunges, gets the healing belt up. Kikis doesn't have his ultimate available, already spent it, and Joko's around the side. He knocks them back in, but they won't have enough damage to 1v2 this. Kikis is in a whole lot of trouble, and he will finally fall to Chachi.
He was just taking time, though, at that point, and it allows G2 to take bot tower, now get an engaged mid,
Big
and
rocket.
they get the kill.
There's Perk's first kill of the game. This is going to be a dragon over to G2 as well. They start to move on forward at the cost of Kikis' life.
The game itself slows down. The map generally doesn't slow or speed up. It's a map, but...
Oh, Trick.
He was wishing things slowed down for just a second. True shotted, but Joko gets the kill on. While he's coming around for a sneaky side mission. Emperor and Hybrid might be caught here. Spooky Ghost, he's got the knockup. In goes the wild growth. Triple knockups on that, and Fox gets Emperor. Hybrid exhausted, flashes the wall, but Chachi is hot on his tail. The grand challenge is out. The true shot comes in. Hybrid's help is no more, and Chachi gets a kill.
Joko is unfazed playing on this stage. He ults to the top side, goes into the Rift Herald pit, tunnels to where he knows he's clear on a ward, and sets up for a flash and burrow on 2 players from Gamers 2. Very impressive out of his Rek'Sai, and we said that's what he's comfortable playing, and it doesn't look like the stage is doing anything to him.
Yeah, hang on. We see Hillsang rolling to the bottom lane. No vision. Kikis has to respect.
He's going to run into the cow. Oh, knocks him against the wall to start things up, and Kikis gets knocked over it, but right into Fox.
Unicorns.
Is he going to send the hammer out? It knocks a couple away, then he turns on to Steelback.
Well played.
Perks is coming in, and he picks up Steelback right off the back of that one. Joko can't take this for long. A double kill to Perks. Hill is saying unbreakable will, but how unbreakable is he? Got to flash away.
And Perks above of your screen right there, chasing Fox, and what a beautiful team fight here from G2. Creative use of the Poppy ultimate, and then knocked back into the wall, completely surprising Unicorns. Fox drops down, G2 kill, another one. They're in control of this game.
And this is the thing, as soon as you can get them split off, going through these small corridors, this is where these siege and poke kind of champions work best. There's so little room to maneuver, and you have the numbers advantage. You can just continue to keep things going. And G2, they came from Challenger. The other team that came from Challenger, Splice, looking on in the bottom of your screen, looking at G2 potentially taking the spot at the top of the table.
Hang on. This is risky. This is very risky because they're playing a poke composition, trapped in a little cage here against a teamfight comp. This may be the throw that the Unicorns are looking for.
Hilly knocks Emperor over, but he comes right back on in. Everyone's low in the Baron pit, but Hilly, he might be the first to fall. No, he's not. Actually, he is. It's going to be Trick that gets taken down. The Baron's low, but they've got no smite. Hybrid's out of there, and Unicorns turn around. Can they pick this Baron up? I think so. With no smite there, it's going over. It goes to Fox. The Unicorns with a big pickup.
And now we see Kikis facing off against Chachi.
Throws the buckler, but there's the grand challenge. He looks around the side, can't quite find enough finals, but there he goes. Chachi with a big kill as Trick comes in for round 2. He's got some help from Emperor. Teleport, though, is coming out, and it looks like Fox is going to tank it up or give it to Chachi, but he's got to flash away, and Perks gets a godlike kill. Fox is out, Joko's out, knock him up with the Brahmo. Fox is down, and Emperor gets the kill as Joko, exhausted, gets stunned, taken out. It's going to be a double for Emperor. 3 for 1. G2.
Look at how he's waiting for his team members to spawn, and now he wants to hurt the cattle.
TP, and they've also got Joko coming around, but Hilly's already there in the back a little bit early. G2 are locked up, but there's not enough damage. Perks picks up a big kill. Grand Challenge is out. Trick is bailing out of the situation. Everyone's low as a shutdown comes in for Steelback. Kikis is knocked into the entire team. A double kill for Steelback now as Perks is on the retreat. The Spooky Ghost chase him down. He gets a shutdown on Steelback. Looks for Fox. He's turned into a minion, but there we go. Backing away. The repost is in. Trick is there. Back in the fight. Outplayed by Chachi. Perks and Chachi dueling it out. This game is nuts, boys!
Trying to make use
seen this before.
Unicorn's lack of power.
There's a ward in the back of this pit, though, and in comes the rest of the Unicorns. It's already gone.
Knocked away. Excellent use of the Keeper's Verdict, and now Chachi is caught in the midst of the team. Shut down, courtesy of Perks. G2, knowing they have the Baron and a man up, are marching down the line.
Chachi was damned if he did, damned if he didn't. That riposte would have slowed him too much to have blocked that stun. He was dead in that situation, and now G2, with the Baron buff, it's the big help for the Siege comps.
That's just the way Gamers 2 approaches this entire game. They poke you out of an area, deny you the vision, and then when you walk in, you have to get past a Braum and a Poppy ultimate. And that is excruciatingly hard unless you have TP wards from behind. And this time, the Unicorns couldn't get in from behind. They tried the front door, the access got denied, they lose the Baron, they lose their inhib.
Time is running out for these Unicorns. Can they find some extra glitter to try and save the game here? Well, G2 be on the fast track for a win and shot into first place here in Europe.
Well, Chachi's going head to try top to hold the wave. He does have teleport available, but here it comes in for the great knockup.
Massive one, and they got the true shot. Chachi's around the side. Grand challenge on Perks. He wastes no time, but Trick takes him out on the back of it, and now Joko's on the retreat path. Not enough health to take him out, and Trick is battered, but the rest of G2's still fresh, and they've got a minion wave coming.
Yeah, Hybrid and Kikis absolutely destroyed that fight. The Poppy ultimate hit both Steelbacks and Fox. They got knocked out of the fight, and then Hybrid bought enough time for the remaining 3v5 to be won. G2 setting up to take this game.
And Chachi coming from the back was pretty much dead by the time he got there, and that seems to be it. G2 are looking for the win.
32.5 minutes on the clock. Unicorns tried their hardest, and they nearly brought it back a few times, but in a heart-pounding game, G2 are looking to finish it off. Joko holding the line, Steelback the last man standing. That's gonna be it. G2 Esports with the victory.